Hey everybody, it's Piano Man Steve Lungrin, founder of LearningMusicIsFun.com, and welcome to part 2 of my free tutorial for Look Away by Chicago. What we're going to learn in this video is the little segue between, I'd call it a pre-chorus, essentially, is what it is. It's in between what the verse is and what the chorus is. So, just to give you an idea, in the last video we got through and then you do that one more time, and then you do it 2 more times after that during the verse, and then it goes to a part that's like this. Okay, so that's what we're going to learn in this video, and then there's also a slight variation of that we'll learn in this video that goes after the second verse. So where are we? Well, we start on the left hand. Again, is fairly simple. It's mostly octaves. It's on a B, so it's a B minor 7 chord, and the way we're going to form it is, in the left hand we're going to play octave Bs. This is middle C here, so it's 2 B's below that your thumb's on. And then in your right hand, I'm going to have you form essentially a big, thick D major chord with octave A's. So A, D, F sharp, and A. Okay, and when you put that D major chord over this B bass, it becomes a B minor 7. So, now here's what the right hand is going to be doing. It's going to play these big thick chords like this. There'll be 1, and then it's going to do a little technique I like to call the toggle, where you play whatever part of the chord with the upper part of your hand that you can, and then toggle to the thumb. So the rhythm goes like this: 1, 2, and. So chord, chord, toggle. Bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, bum. So in this case, it'll be like D, F sharp, and A, toggling to the A with the thumb. So watch what this looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, so it's full chord, toggle, 4. Then we move to the next chord and do the same thing. The next chord is an A major chord over a C sharp bass. So it's over that chord's 3 bass, for those of you who know that sort of thing. And if you don't worry, you don't have to. A, C sharp, E, A. So bum, ba-dum, bum. So again, it'll be full chord, and then just the C sharp, E, A, toggle to the A. Bum, ba, bum, 4. And in the left hand, you're just holding whole notes at this point, because we're after the first verse, and it hasn't gotten to a part where we've got rhythm yet, but we'll look at that later. So, 1, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Now it moves to a really fun chord. This is a C sharp dominant 7 chord over an F bass, or probably an E sharp bass would be the appropriate way to label that. So the thick chord now, instead of being like that, it's B, which is the sharp, or the dominant 7, then C sharp, F, or E sharp, G sharp, like so. Boom. So we do the same thing. We play the full thick chord, bum, then just C sharp, F, G sharp, toggle down to the B. Okay? So watch those 3 chords with that with that little rhythm technique. So we are here on the B minor 7. I'm going to play it really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, see that again. 1, 2. Okay, now we go to an F sharp minor chord. So it's A, C sharp, F sharp, A in the right hand. So big, thick, dense chord with octave A's, and then just F sharp octaves in the left hand. And it's 1 and 2, 1 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Ba ba ba. 4. And on 4 you're going to an E chord, which is octave E's, B, E, G sharp. So it's got kind of a syncopated rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Play it even slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so watch up to that point from the beginning of this little line. So we went like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again. Okay, now the left hand now moves to a different rhythm. What's going to happen is that the left hand is going to come in and go. On D, it'll be bum, 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 then B. So D, so 1, 2, and 3, 4, and B, and B, and D, E, and E, E, E. So on D to B, and so it's like this. 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So that's what's going on in the left hand. The right hand now does this. It plays quarter notes. It starts on a D chord. It's actually just going to stay on a D chord because it's going between a D chord and a B minor 7, and we know that a B minor 7 is just a D chord with a B bass. So it goes like so. Play this big, thick A, D, F sharp, A, D chord, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes to an E suspended chord, which is B, E, and A, and it's 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and resolving to the plain E major, which is E, B, E, G sharp. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So that A just slides down to a G sharp, and then you'll be ready for the chorus. So it looks like this. 2, 3, 4. play that a little slower yet. 2, 3, 4. One more time, even a little slower. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's look at that entire line, and then we'll look at a quick variation on it, and then we'll be done with this segment, and we'll look at the chorus in the next video. So we start out, and this is what it looks like. I'm just going to play the whole line nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. Take another look at that, nice and slow. 3, 4. One more time, good and slow, and then we'll look at the variation, and then we'll kind of get out of here. 3, 4. Okay, so now what is this variation at the end of the second verse? Well, you're going to do exactly the same thing with your right hand, which is okay, and then the rest of it's the same, but in the left hand, all that's going on is instead of holding whole notes during that, you're going 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then ba bum bum bum. Right back to where you were. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Bum 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 bum. And the way that works is, this is handy. This is a good little trick to help you come in at the right time on that kind of syncopated bum, bum. Watch where it syncs up with the right hand. On the toggle, so you go bum, ba, bum, and right when your thumb hits that toggle, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. So, see, right when your thumb hits that toggle, bum, ba, bum, bum. And that's when your left hand comes in for that syncopated rhythm note there. So it looks like this, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then ba, bum. Just like the before. take a look at that again, real slow. One more time, good and slow there, and then we'll just play both versions of this at full speed. 3, 4. Okay, now when you get up to full speed, you'll be coming out of this. I'm going to play the one round of this thing so that you can see where this fits in. So pretend like we're on the last part of the first verse. It's like you'll be going like so. Now here we go. Okay, that's what that looks like on the first verse. In the second verse, when you're playing this, we already learned that you'll be doing the rhythm bass line underneath it. So you'll be coming out of it like this. Okay, so that's what it looks like in both verses. So pretty cool stuff. We'll look at the chorus in the next segment, and then we'll have one more segment after that where we learn the key change and just the little maneuvering, and we'll run through the song in its entirety so that you can see how all the pieces fit together. So that's what the plan is. Enjoy. Get this mastered now, and the chorus will be waiting for you very shortly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to have fun with this, because as my prime directive states over at learningmusicisfun.com, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And please come and join our community and leave as many comments as you possibly can about this and any of my tutorials, because it is your feedback and your suggestions that drive the direction of where everything's going. So thank you so much. I'm signing out for now, but I'll see you again very soon.